What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 956 Cars. We've got the Infiniti. I'm going to show you guys the new car or new vehicle to the channel. So here it is, a 2002 Dodge Ram. It is not a 4x4. It's an old beat up truck. The reason I bought it was I sold my Silverado. If you guys are new to the channel, I had a Silverado that I was making payments on, and I sold it. I need a truck to move around my amusement machines. I have crane machines, gumball machines, stuff like that. So I needed a truck. So I went to go see this one in San Benito. Let me do a little walk around. Front end. So the vehicle, I bought it from a guy that said he was a mechanic and that he rebuilt the engine on this truck and that it's great, there's nothing wrong with it. It is old, it's got a lot of miles, but the engine sounded great when I took it for a test drive. I test drove it around his city in San Benito. Got it up to speed, got it up to 40, 50 miles an hour, and it seemed fine, shifted fine, worked fine. Let me show you the back seat real quick. There's the back seat. It's got shitty wiring, pretty horrible. So I took the guy's word for it. He's like, yeah, man, it's a great truck until it's been repainted. It's got a tear in the seat. Here's some of the interior. Let me get in the truck and fire it up so you guys can hear how it sounds really nice. Let's see if I got the right key, because it's got two sets of keys, and that is not it. Okay. So here's the correct key. Let's fire it up. Okay, what's going on? You guys hear that? Exhaust is nice. The AC is kind of It's got a radio. The interior is pretty crappy. Anyways, back to my story. So here we go with the miles. 225,000 miles. Just got a shit ton of miles. Back to my story. Let's go hear the exhaust real quick so you guys can hear how nice it sounds. It's got this huge tipped exhaust right there. She sounds good, right? Well, driving it home, got her on the expressway, and when I'm going about 65, 70, she starts to sputter. She starts to kick. She is not running well. And I'm like, okay, it's probably the gas, because it was really low on gas. I was like, maybe it's just needing gasoline. I took the mechanic's word, the person that sold it to me. I took his word and said, no, there's nothing wrong with the truck. After I drove it, I felt like he was telling the truth. So I drove the truck around, and then I bought it. I paid $3,000 for this truck. I paid $3,000 for this truck. Anyways, here's the back part of the back seat. Back to the story. I had my friend that is a mechanic come and check it out because I wanted to make sure that everything's okay. It needs brakes, so I had some rotors replaced. It still needs brake pads. After I drove it and he did the repair, it still needs brake pads. But there is a problem with the transmission. We took it for a test drive. He had the scanner plugged in. He's like, there's no codes for the engine. He's like, the engine sounds great. He's like, but your transmission is messed up. I messaged the seller and told him, hey man, you pretty much lied to me. Told me there was nothing wrong with the truck. And he came back with, it needs spark plugs and an oil change. And I told him, hey bro, that's not true. If it had been the engine, it would have thrown a code for bad spark plugs, and there's no codes coming down. So my mechanic suggested I put some additive called Transex, and it's kind of helped it. And that's where I'm at now with this truck, guys. I have it posted for sale. I'm not gonna lie to people and tell them, hey man, this thing's perfect. It's not. I'm gonna let them drive it. I am gonna let them know, be aware of the issue that I'm having with it, and we'll see what goes from there. I'm very sad that I was lied to, and then the mechanic seller that says he's a mechanic, he has a shop in San Benito, He tells me, well, it just needs spark plugs and an oil change, which is complete bullshit. Excuse my language, but I'm not very happy right now. I think I'm going to just take this vehicle and get whatever the hell I can out of it. Take a loss. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna take a loss, but you know, I don't wanna screw somebody else over. I am gonna tell them when they come see the vehicle that there is an issue with it shifting at a high end speed, and we'll go from there. The engine is beautiful, like you can tell. You can see the engine's perfect. Let me go ahead and pop the hood, wherever the hood release is here. Alright, so I popped the hood. We're gonna go look under the hood and show you guys what it looks like down there. And you can tell that the engine's been redone. So you guys can check it out. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Ah man, it's so difficult. I can't get it. I'm gonna put you guys down for a few seconds. The alarm's going off. Try to pop the hood, it wouldn't do it, so maybe it's stuck. I don't know, it's weird. Shows that it's popped. Babe, can you come help me? Oh, I can't get the hood. Hold on guys, I'm gonna pop. All right, after struggling for a while, I got the latch open. My wife helped me out. But yeah, if you look around, you can see the engine's been redone. For sure. Any of you guys that are Ram owners, is the cabin air filter in here? I'm not sure it is. I'm trying to find where the cabin air filter is, because the AC is very weak. But yeah, the engine looks great, guys. Like, you know, let's check out the air filter. Oh my god. You got any more brackets over here? No? So then this should just, oh, there's one more right there. Let's see if I can get it. Oh my god. They're kind of like rusted in. Whew. That was tough. The air filter's great. How to put this back on with one hand. I'm talking to you guys. Come on now. Come on. And I'll do that off camera. So anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. What would you do in my position? I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna sell it off and get what I can out of it. Learn my lesson, never trust anyone ever again. Another lesson learned is take the vehicle that you're trying to buy on the expressway. Make sure that everything shifts fine and don't take anyone's word. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Catch you next time.